this kind of ties into what we were just saying, but like, are immigrant youth more vulnerable to entering the juvenile legal system?
They can be, and not because they are more likely to commit crimes
Mhm.
than their non immigrant counterparts, but because some of the socioeconomic factors that increase a person's risk of contact with the criminal legal system disproportionately impact immigrant populations. So, for example, many newcomer families are low income, which can be exacerbated by the fact that they may have to wait a long time to get a work permit, or their foreign degrees may not be recognized in the US. So many reasons. And not only is there plenty of research explaining the correlation between poverty and crime, but also low income folks are more likely to face legal consequences than higher income people when they do commit crimes because
Yes,
of factors like unequal access to legal services and other community resources.
absolutely. You just nailed that, the answer to that, and covered all the different dimensions of what is going to impact that individual who might come into contact with like immigration issues. So thank you. Um, I want to talk a little bit more about ICE and then a little bit more about like youth detention in that aspect. Could you educate the audience about who ICE is, and then kind of talk about what authority they have, and well, we'll start there and then we'll follow with that.
Yes. So ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. It is a federal law enforcement agency under the Department of Homeland Security. So it's an arm of the executive branch. And ICE has a couple different components, but the one that people usually think of when they think of ICE is the enforcement and removal operations component.
Mhm.
So their responsibility is to identify, arrest, and deport immigrants suspected of violating US immigration laws.